Well, hello there, everybody. It's my pleasure to bring you the most recent update from the City of Belleville for the COVID-19 situation. Once again, I want to thank YourTV for giving us this opportunity to provide you some information. And what a week it's been since the last time I've given you an update. We had on the week of July the 13th, on Monday, the province of Ontario announced that our region will be going into phase 3 or stage 3, which will allow for further relaxation of the restrictions. And importantly, it's going to allow for some activities that we haven't been able to do before. So the group size limit goes from 10 to 50 indoors and 100 outdoors, which means that we're going to be able to have some outdoor events again. We're going to be able to have some athletic sports and competitions. And we're going to be able to go back inside and dine in restaurants through the region. So that has been good. This week at Belleville City Council, Dr. Alexa Kattery, the Chief Medical Officer of Health, attended to sort of give some information about where we are and where they see us going. And, on the one hand, she gave us some sobering information that she figures we're about a quarter of the way through this situation, that they continue to monitor it. And our lifestyle will still be interrupted and won't be the same for a while going forward. But she also stressed the positives and how well our region has been going, and that since May the 18th, we have had no new active cases. She talked a little bit about the work of all the different organizations, including the partnership between the City of Belleville and the health unit in terms of educating and informing people of it. And, to this point, as of last week, we had already had over 13,000 tests in our health unit region. And when you get into those types of numbers, they are indicative from a scientific point of view of things. And so that's been very, very good. She did caution us. She explained a little bit about her instructions to business last week regarding the use of face masks. And I am on a call on Wednesday this week with area mayors and the health unit to talk about what this stage 3 will do to those instructions for face coverings, but also how we will handle it moving forward. So, again, more information on that will be available. The City of Belleville, we have a COVID-19 webpage on our website at belleville.ca, and we'll be updating you regularly. Today, we're analyzing all of the news the province gave us with that phase 3 or stage 3 reopening and what that means. So we're looking at our athletic facilities. How does that deal with it? We're permitted to open up our playgrounds, but we're trying to figure out exactly what the sanitation protocols are required. And we're looking at things like the library and other city services and how we can deal with it. Again, last week I gave an update to residents and businesses regarding the City of Belleville's budget that we passed last Monday on the 6th of July. And in that budget is a slight tax decrease going into 2020. And included in that is free transit for the rest of the summer. So until the end of August, transit is no charge as we get more and more scheduled services back online. As well as downtown, we have free parking. And along those lines, I'm pleased to talk about the fact that the downtown businesses through their association, the BDIA, the Belleville Downtown Improvement Association, have done a great job with this concept called Alfresco. And they continue to unveil it, including this week on Thursday at 8 p.m. There will be a launch of their new lighting display. And people are invited to come down. It's outdoors, so it's safe. Physically distance, wear a face covering if you don't feel you can have enough space, that's 6 feet or the 2 meters. But more importantly, bring some hand sanitizer to make sure that we're washing our hands. But that event will start on Thursday this week. And I want to thank the downtown merchants and everyone for cooperating and doing a great job. At City Council this week, we had a lot of business because it has been a long time since we met in person. It was about 4 hours. But one of the highlights of the meeting yesterday was the presentation of the flag that flew at half staff when former Quinte West Mayor and Belleville businessman John Williams passed away in February. I was able to present it to Councillor Ryan Williams, who's the son of John Williams, for their entire family. And it was a touching moment. Also, during this COVID situation, former councillor Mike Graham, former inspector with the Belleville Police Service, he passed away, and that flag was also presented to the family by one of our staff members during a private ceremony. And we obviously offer our condolences to the families, and we wish them well during this difficult time, and we wanted them to know that we are thinking of them. The last thing I want to touch upon today, as I said, so much is changing, and we'll have some more information next week. But the last thing I want to touch on today is I want to tip my hat and say a big shout out to the Belleville Chamber of Commerce. Normally, we would be having the Waterfront Festival on this past weekend, and we would have lots of people down at Westwick's Park with amusement rides and food and all the entertainment and everything. And this year, we've had to do something a little different. And the Belleville Chamber of Commerce did what we call that big pivot. They changed their plans, and they went with something called Curbside Culture. And that was a number of restaurants and food providers who offered foods from different parts of the world, kind of like the concept that we had in the past. And it was well attended. People were able to go into certain restaurants and take out food. And there was also, I think, 3 or 4 vendors at the Belleville Fairgrounds where people can come in a proper socially distanced, safe way to get food from places like Thailand and Mexico and Jamaica and Germany and all kinds of other places. And we want to thank them. I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for modifying the event. It wasn't exactly what we've been used to, but at least it was something, and a lot of people really appreciated it. And the last thing I want to say is, in addition to YourTV being such a great community partner for us throughout the year, broadcasting our city council meetings, giving me this opportunity to do an update, they have worked with the Chamber and with the Lions Club to bring concerts on the Bay. And so that has started, and I want to thank YourTV for their work on that. Thank the Chamber for all the work they do during the year, and thank all residents for their cooperation and working together as a community. Our numbers demonstrate the fact that we have taken this COVID-19 situation seriously, and we're doing well. And even though we have some relaxation that's going to allow us to do more activities, we still have to be vigilant, and I encourage everyone to do so. And if you have any questions or comments, you can always contact me through my City Hall office, and your members of council are always available for you as well. With that, I will wish you all a great rest of the week, and we'll be back in touch next week with my next update, thanks to the YourTV.